Well, as Texas floods, the areas most at risk in the nation for flooding is actually the San Joaquin Delta, and it could lose funding for flood protection. So the big question, why cut funding and why now?
Your reporter covering San Joaquin County, Esteban Reynoso, is in Stockton getting answers.
According to one estimate, nearly 40,000 homes in the city of Stockton are in a flood zone. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers construction budget taking a hit. However, local agencies say that it's important for these flood protection projects to continue.
So the San Joaquin River flows up and around and goes through like that.
Darren Soon is the executive director for the San Joaquin Area Flood Control Agency. He's helped push big flood protection projects in the county for years.
In the middle of July, it's very hard to think about flood risk.
He says despite federal cuts to the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers construction budget, losing roughly $1.6 billion, people shouldn't be concerned.
Not in the short term. We're well poised. We've got great partners at the state and federal levels, and we're good for the next few years. The progress will continue.
Part of that progress, a nearly $2 billion levee project that would stretch 23 miles along the county line.
This project was authorized under that administration. So I fully anticipate the administration will continue to see the value of public safety. When you look at all our projects combined, both planned and underway, we'll protect, over 300,000 residents in the greater Stockton metro area.
According to the U.S. Army Corps, the project could take a hit and put flood protection for 55,000 homes in the county at risk. But Soon says the protection is necessary.
That risk is out there, and so we want to take steps to protect the public. And these infrastructure projects, they take a lot of planning, a lot of resources, a lot of continuity of leadership, and decades to implement. And we have to be vigilant and continue to advance these projects.
And despite the budget cuts, local agencies will focus on protecting homes and lives.
Mother Nature is completely unpredictable. Every flood season, we're reminded, and it happens somewhere else, in our country. And so that flood risk is always prevalent.
We did get to speak with some homeowners around this area. They say that they're not worried about these budget cuts and that they are paying for flood insurance. They say that they know the risks of having a home around this area, and they hope that those flood protection projects continue.